and also your March 9th, 2023 Iditarod, coverage, looking at the checkpoint of Ophir, how close this race really is. So Jesse Holmes and Brent Sass, coming off their 24-hour layover there, are literally leaving within 10 minutes of Kelly Maixner and Pete Kaiser and some of those other teams, 10, 11 minutes when they're coming through after, having mushed 20 miles, but leaving their 24-hour layover, 25 miles, whatever, back into Takotna. So they only mushed 25 miles, and they're going through basically the exact time that Brent Sass and Jesse Holmes, who are coming off their 24-hour layover there in Ophir, are departing Ophir and going down the trail. So there's a bunch of teams. There's half a dozen teams there, more or less, that are within 10, 15 minutes of each other, leaving Ophir. Some of them, the ones that are all 24 in Takotna, have already mushed 20, 30 miles. And obviously Brett and Jesse are totally fresh leaving Ophir. Still, that is not much of an advantage in any shape or form on the Takotna pack. And that's sort of what I was saying, yesterday when I was saying shit, excuse my language, but, I really think that Jesse and Brent, it would have behooved them to have mushed on like Wade, even if it was a tough trail, even if it sort of tired them out, to take their 24 and Iditarod, because they would have really been able to have leverage and advantage over that pack. Now, obviously, like I said a million times, it's a different dynamic when you have two mushers that are right in tandem with each other. When you're out mushing your dogs by yourself, it's a lot. It's for me personally, I hate having another musher right behind me or right in front of me, and just like, it messes with my dogs, it messes with me. Early in the race when everyone's fresh, it's not a big deal, but when you're out there, rolling hills, middle of nowhere, and especially you're doing a long push and it can be sort of a tired dog team, it's not a best case scenario, I don't think. Unless you're following the other team and the other team is doing the psychological and doing the trail breaking, so to speak.